Hey y'all, hey, back with another video. So I did not watch the BET Hip Hop Awards. I'm gonna tell y'all, I didn't watch it, but I am here to criticize. Yeah. Because I saw enough via Twitter. I had no intentions on watching it anyway. The BET Hip Hop Awards have not been shit at least almost a decade, damn near. It really hasn't. And so I'm here because I don't believe in judging and criticizing without giving some solutions and what I think. So anybody, please tag BET. I don't care. Send this to them, please. So here are some things that I think that you guys need to work on as far as the hip hop awards are concerned. So this year, let's start off with the fact that, matter of fact, we just don't worry, we're gonna get there. Let's start off with BET as a whole channel, right? You know, I could really sit here all day and just drag the shit out of BET about how far they have dropped, like completely off the radar, especially when it comes to black people. But we'll be here all day. But if in connection to the hip hop awards, what I will say though is that most people only watch BET once or twice a year, and that's for maybe 3 times: the BET Awards, the Soul Train Awards, and the Hip Hop Awards. Outside of that, nobody is consuming BET on the daily. So I'm going to get into the marketing later, but you guys could have been promoting the shit out of this show on BET, but nobody watches BET. So that means that you're going to have to send your ads elsewhere, okay? Which I'm pretty sure is a whole lot more money than if you just did it internally. So let's start off with, let's give people a reason outside of the award show to come and watch BET, and then maybe we'd see a fucking ad. How about that? Hip hop in particular, let's talk about what happened to Rap City. So I know that I think maybe during the regular BET Awards that like Tigger or whatever, like maybe during a pre-show had it like a little like Rap City in the basement thing. We need to bring Rap City in the basement back. Now, I know everybody's gonna say, well, don't nobody rap like, we're gonna get to the ciphers and say, don't nobody even rap like that. But if you forced people to rap, then they would. Yeah. And there's more than enough talented rappers. Maybe we don't know them, but there's more than enough talented rappers that Rap City the basement could come back. I ain't even saying that you gotta put Tigger there. Put somebody else, but bring Rap City back. Secondly, 106 & Park held down BT for God knows how long. From the year 2000 all the way up to God knows how long, and then they took it off, right? I understand that we are no longer in the countdown era. You know, you can pretty much watch a video at any point in time. You can go on YouTube, you can da. I know they're trying to bring back TRL. They need to bring something back. It does not have to be 106 & Park, but they need something that's going to encapsulate and grab the teen audience via music. Again, it doesn't have to be like a countdown show necessarily. Maybe it could be. Or maybe it could be some shit where like y'all go back to exclusives. Because remember when world premiere videos used to come on 106 & Park? That's what we need to go back to doing. We need to be, you gonna premiere this video here and then it'll go up like the same way how, this is what I don't get. The same way how like Apple and all of these different other platforms have exclusivity, like, oh, it's only gonna be on Spotify for like the next 24 hours, then it'll be everywhere else. Why can't y'all do that? Why can't y'all work with artists and say, look, if y'all give us the scoop, I'm pretty sure even like y'all did back in the day, but instead of it being like exclusive audio, exclusive visuals, don't put it on YouTube till about 48 hours after it goes off or whatever. Like, we need to start doing that, and y'all need to start getting a hold of the black teen demographic. Them kids don't got nowhere to go. Trust me. All these kids is doing is sitting on Twitch all damn day. Create a damn Twitch account for all I care, but do something else, BT. Do something else. Let's get on to the hip hop awards, right? So, okay. So again, I did not watch, but I did see like little clips on Twitter, and then I went like, you know, and I saw the little page or whatever on BT. Okay. This is talking as I consider myself, I am a young millennial and an elder Gen X. I feel like the year that I was born, like I am placed perfectly between the two generations. Like, for real, I'm literally like a young buck as far as a millennial, but I'm an elder Gen X. Like, it's very weird. But so all of that to say, from like just a straight I know who these people are standpoint, it was good, I guess. I knew pretty much everybody that performed. I know Soulja Boy, obviously that's middle school. Trina, obviously, E40, 2 Chainz. But I was just confused as to, number one, what year are we in? If somebody was to show me that lineup and ask me what year was that award show, I would be like, because that's a little all over the place. Because Trina is late 90s, early 2000s. E40 is 90s, early 2000s. 2 Chainz is the 2010s. Soulja Boy is like the 06, 08, 09. Like, it's all over the fucking place. It's literally, Fat Joe is the 90s and the 2000s. Like, it's just a little all over the place. So I think the first thing we need to get down is, who are you talking to? Demographic segmentation. Very important. One of the number one things I've learned in marketing as my job is segmentation and customers. It's so important. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Who are y'all talking to? Who do you want to watch the hip hop awards? Is it all black people? Is it black people from ages 14 to 25? Is it from 16 to 40? I need to understand who is the audience. I don't understand who you guys are trying to fucking pander to. I'm going to assume that you guys had all of those other people on there. Number one, probably because you couldn't really get nobody else. But number two, maybe you were trying to get like the millennial crowd into it. But I feel like there is a better way. And let me say this, grown up. The Hip Hop Awards didn't really become a thing until, I want to say, maybe once I was in high school, I think, is when the Hip Hop Awards like really became a thing, right? Just FYI, I think the best Hip Hop Awards was 2011. That whole cipher with the TDE cipher, the Chris Brown cipher, the Slaughterhouse cipher, that literally best Hip Hop Awards. But it seemed to me growing up that the Hip Hop Awards was a little bit of a range from like people my age, like teenagers, all the way up to, I would say, like maybe like 40 or something like that, because it was a nice mix though. It was a good mix of people that were obviously like a little newer, a little bit like more relevant at the time, but then they also didn't have a problem with like giving like more legacy acts like, you know, a chance to shine. That's why you had the like I Am Hip Hop Award to give those people their flowers. And I just feel like BET doesn't know how to balance both. I feel like the regular BET Awards, I think, used to do a really good fucking job at balancing. Because there were portions of the BET Awards growing up that I could sit there and watch all day. And then there's portions that I ain't really paying attention to because my parents know more about whoever this person is than I do. But there was nothing wrong with that because I still learned. I think that you guys need to do a much better job at honing in on whoever the fuck your audience is. It's all over the place and nobody knows. I'm not understanding why we couldn't have mixed a whole lot of different artists, new, in the middle that are established, and then legacy. Why the hell can't we just get a nice little smorgasbord and it still makes sense? We can have BossMan DLow, fucking what's somebody that's more fucking established? We could have BossMan DLow, damn it, I can't even think of nobody established. Dirk, and then Kim. You could do that all in one night, right? Like, you guys do know that you can go across a range of generations in one night if you put it together correctly. I'm just truly not understanding the demographic. The demographic is what's completely throwing me off. I don't know who the hell y'all talking to. Literally. And y'all need to fix that. 2. Artists, right? Because this will go right into the artists. Again, no disrespect to all of the people that performed. I love Trina, she's a legend. I love 2 Chainz, he's a legend. He's like a modern legend. But I love 2 Chainz, modern legend. E40 is a legend. Fat Joe is a legend. Like, I appreciate all these people. Soulja Boy is a legend. Like, I truly appreciate all of these people. But it really just gave, like, we just took whoever the hell, like, y'all literally just grabbed random fucking names out of a daggone hat and just was like, yup, like, let's go with this person. And it really came off like we just gonna take whoever the hell is available. That lineup didn't make any sense. Now, I will give the Hip Hop Awards this. Somebody that I was watching said that the Hip Hop Awards might just be a reflection of where hip hop is now. I will say for sure, outside of the whole Drake and Kendrick thing, like throw Future in there too, because they're part of that, hip hop as a whole has been on a decline. It has been on a decline, and R&B has been on an uptick. And if you've lived long enough, like life, you know that there's kind of like these ebbs and flows, and there's ups and it's down. Sometimes R&B, people kept saying is dead, but R&B has not been dead. It's just been not really platformed, I think, on a mainstream level for quite some time. But it seems like R&B is starting to kind of be more of the thing, and hip hop and rap is starting to kind of take a little bit of a nosedive as far as like popularity and things like that. So it could just be, that. I will say, as far as hip hop is concerned, I just really quickly, I know a lot of people are tired of like the whole big three, or maybe people think the whole big three conversation is dumb. I don't care. I know people get annoyed with like the whole Kendrick, Cole, and Drake thing, and oh, they're not the big three, but the thing about it is that they're still touted because nobody has taken either of their places. Like, nobody has taken the mantle. That's why Drake and Cole and Kendrick can go 15 years without putting out a damn album and come out and be, because there's nobody to, y'all kept trying to force the mantle on people, but it not really be relevant or be applicable. Y'all tried to pass the crown off to Lil Baby. The fuck? And I love Lil Baby. But no, he wasn't ready to carry it. Y'all wanted to give it to Jack fucking Harlow. We don't have right now. There might be a whole lot of different hip hop artists, but none of them right now have enough cachet, low-key talent to take on the mantle of this new generation. Drake, Cole, Kendrick, that's my generation, meaning, again, younger millennial, elder Gen X. That's me. I don't know who my sister is 18 years old, and she just went to the Nicki concert like a couple of months ago. Like, she was like 2 when Nicki came out. What do you mean? There is, and we'll get to the girls because obviously there's more girls, but I'm saying all of that to say is that this newer generation, they don't really have anybody that you really can hold up to that level. So when I go back to artists, sorry for a second, it's like, you already know that the big people are not going to come. Drake is not going to come. Kendrick is not going to come. Cole is not going to come. And be clear, the reason why these people will not go, I don't even think it necessarily has to do with, they feel like they're better. Look at the product that y'all put out. What benefit does it give me to come to y'all shitty ass show? Put on a decent show, people will be more willing to come. Get a little bit more prestige up, and people will be willing to get your fucking dollars up. Because more than anything, all that Hip Hop Award showed is that y'all are broke, BT. Nobody's putting money into y'all shit. That shit looked terrible. It looked bad. So maybe you guys just can't simply attract the artists just because you don't have the budget. But somebody needs to be taking a risk and putting money into this show, because if you actually put on a good show, that's what's going to attract the artists. It has to look like it makes sense. We all know that the Grammys are rigged as hell, but do you want to know why they constantly fucking get people year after year? Is because they still hold up. Although we as the audience might say that they full of shit, as far as the way that the Grammys move, they don't move no differently. They still put on a show. Whether I like it or not, they put on a show. So that's going to attract people to come. You can't get the biggest artist to come when your shit looks like Dre's nightclub. And shout out to Dre's nightclub, because that is the most fun that I had when I went to Vegas, was in that nightclub. So shout out to them. But the point of the matter is that this is not Dre's. This is the BET Awards, Hip Hop Awards. If y'all don't care, I'm talking about BET, why should the artists care to come? Y'all clearly don't care. Y'all not putting no shit into this. So if y'all not putting anything into it, why would I waste my time, money, a stylist, fucking flying my crew all the way out? Why would I waste my fucking time? Get y'all up, and then maybe y'all would attract better artists. And the better artists that y'all attract, and the better artists that y'all attract, the more people that will watch, the more people that will want to come. And you won't just be dedicated to having love in hip hop and people from fucking MTV in your damn audience. Because artists just don't matter. Who's sitting in the audience matters too. Because when that camera is panning to the audience, the point is that you want to be able to see people that you recognize. Bopping to music. That's why that little thing of when Beyonce did finally come after all of them years back to the BET Awards and she was in the front, it just kept panning on her, Jay, Kim, and Kanye, because that's what the audience wants to see. Nobody wants to fucking see Bambi bopping to fucking 2 Chainz. Nobody cares. Step your damn game up when it comes to the artists and the guests, okay? The CYPHERS. I'm trying not to be here all day. I'm already at 16 minutes. You MNFers killed the one reason. Like, it's like, this is all going to go into the marketing part too. You niggas at whoever is over at BET, you niggas are so out of touch. Y'all are so out of touch. How on God's green earth do y'all remove the most popular and the number one reason that people watch the hip hop awards versus the BET Awards? The fucking CYPHERS. This year, the CYPHERS was in a fucking Nissan car that was parked somewhere. Don't ever disrespect J1 like that. Don't ever fucking disrespect Damani like that. When I was growing up, I know I sound old, but when I was growing up, the cipher was the cipher. And I'm not even, can I also say this? I'm sorry, I just want to say this. It doesn't cost any money to put 5 niggas in a room, put a DJ booth up, and slap the damn logo somewhere, and have niggas rap. So I don't want to hear about it's a money thing, because it costs nothing to throw niggas in a room and have them rap. That's all that a fucking cipher is. Again, if we go back to the TDE, to 2011 TDE, fucking Chris, Slaughterhouse, it was just niggas in a fucking, I don't know, looked like a damn warehouse with DJ Premier, with his damn DJ booth, and that was it. Why are y'all taking away the number one thing that people look forward to? Now, let's go back to the whole artist thing. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, who are they going to really get to rap? Okay, if I go back to that, I want to make sure that I'm right. I am almost positive that it was 2011 that all of those ciphers happened. I just want to make sure that I'm right. But for people to say, for people to try to say, yes, it was that year. Thank you so much. I just wanted to make sure, that was right. Yeah. Cypher 1 was Big Crit, Tech Nine, Machine Gun Kelly, Kendrick Lamar, B.O.B. Come on. Cypher 2, Reek the Villain, 2 Chainz, Busta Rhymes, Ludacris. Busta Rhymes killed that shit. Cypher 3, Lady of Rage, Blind Fury, Dom Kennedy, Skill. Cypher 4, Wale, Pill, Staley, McMill, across the whole Maybach. Cypher 5, Nitty, Scott, MC, Lecrae, Soprano, Estelle. Cypher 6, Ace Hood, Kevin McCall, Tyga, and Chris Brown, and then Yellow Wolf. And then Cypher 7 was Slaughterhouse. Again, to me, that was the best year to me of ciphers. They all killed that. But do you see the range? Do y'all see the range in that? I'm not understanding. Again, I've seen a lot of people like, well, how are they going to do ciphers when people don't even rap anymore? What internet do y'all listen to? What music do y'all be listening to? Because y'all too focused on mainstream. This is how I feel like they could have did it. I'm not saying they had to do 7. What I'm truly not understanding cipher-wise, as big of a year, this is what really pissed me off. As big of a year as it has been in female rap, for y'all to not do at least one female rap cipher. You could have had Meg, Glow, Cardi, Lotta, Flo Milli, Doechii. Like, y'all really could have ate. Y'all really could have ate. Hell, Sweetie, if you wanted to just be funny. But the fact that that was right there, I'm not understanding. You could have had the females do one. Or you could have even broke it up. You could have had the little vibey rappers or whatever. Like the little vibe rappers. Throw BossMan DLow in there. I know that's the main person I say, but that's my homie. You could throw him in there. You could have had a West Coast cipher, because the West Coast have been having a little bit of a moment. You could have had, like I said, maybe not necessarily female one, but you could have had like a Memphis cipher with Glow and like maybe just everybody that's over there from Jeezy's camp. Like, there's a lot of different ways that y'all, and then y'all could have did like rapidy. Y'all could have went and y'all could have went to the URL and got a couple of people from there and threw them into a cipher. Like, there was so many options that y'all had. Hell, you could have got Britt and Bryson in a cipher, like giving us Trap Soul vibes. Like, what are we talking about? How is it that the Soul Train Awards are doing like the Soul Cipher, and that's more fire than what y'all literally took away the meat and the potatoes of the situation. Nobody wants to. The only reason when y'all got so bad that people watched was for the ciphers, and y'all took that away, meaning we have no reason to watch. The ciphers were the only thing that most people was holding on to. Wasn't nobody coming to see no damn awards. Wasn't nobody to come see no damn fucking nominations. Niggas came for the ciphers, and y'all took that away. It's very disappointing, and y'all need to bring it the hell back. Bring the ciphers back now. Okay? We talked about the budget, step it up. But the marketing. You know, when I work on campaigns, I'm working 3 months out. I'm talking about sometimes 6 months out. If we starting from concepting down to tactical plan, down to launch, bitch, sometimes it's 6 months. But a lot of times 3 months out, that's fine. 3 months out, like, is kind of when you start, like, really trying to put everything together. And then you start your launch. I'm not understanding, because the same thing happens with the actual BET Awards. You know, it used to be that you absolutely knew that the BET Awards was like normally like the last week of June or sometime around there, because you used to get bombarded over the head with that for months before it came out. Now you don't find out until either it's on. Like I didn't even know the Hip Hop Awards was on until I saw it trending. Okay? Or y'all do it literally a couple of days or a week leading up to it. I understand that you guys probably assume that that's fine because people have short memory loss. But no. The thing with that is that's why you have to keep beating people over the head with shit. But it also may be that y'all didn't want to promote it this much, because what are y'all really promoting? What do y'all have to say? I guess what are we marketing, huh? But the pure awareness is enough. And there is not nearly enough marketing around any of the BET Awards, hip hop or otherwise, specifically the BET Hip Hop Awards. Why am I not seeing it plastered across buses? Why am I not seeing billboards? Why am I not seeing more internet stuff? Why am I not being flooded 2 months leading up into the Hip Hop Awards? If the Hip Hop Awards was like October 11th or whatever, starting from fucking August and September is when this is the way I look at it. The minute that the regular BET Awards is over at the end of June, July, y'all need to be starting to plan and getting everything and solidifying everything of who's coming, so that once August hits, you guys can hit the ground running with promotion. There's no reason that people are not finding out about this shit until the day of. That's ridiculous. And y'all can run as many ads as y'all want to on BET. That does not matter if nobody's fucking watching. So maybe y'all could have been splattering it every 5 seconds, but nobody watches BET. Back to my main point. Where are the marketing budget? I'm telling you, one of the things that really kills me, I'm telling you, when it comes to like businesses and just marketing and stuff, is like people don't want to give, because I'm gonna be fair, because as somebody, I can understand, maybe they just don't want to give y'all the money for marketing. But can I tell y'all the most frustrating thing about it is like when people say, oh well, we don't want to give y'all marketing dollars because it's not doing anything. Okay, well, it's not doing anything because you're not putting anything to fucking to it. If you give me more marketing dollars, and not just that, because it's two things, you have to increase the quality of the product, and then also give me marketing dollars behind it. So you're right. If the product is shit, I guess it really don't matter. You can give me $1 trillion and 10 fucking dollars. The marketing ain't gonna matter if when people watch they hate it, because that means that they won't come back. They'll tune out immediately. But how can I push something if you don't give me the money to do it? It's really a catch-22 when it comes to marketing, because for me to actually push it and get people to watch, I need the money to do so. So BET, clear the fucking marketing budget and clear the fucking production budget and step y'all cookies up. Step it up. Bring the CYPHERS back. I am so disappointed in the fact that females have had the year that they've had. And the fact that it was not highlighted the way it should have at the hip hop awards bothers me to my fucking core. Future had one of the biggest years of his damn life. Where was Future? Where was Meg? I'm not understanding. Out of touch. If somebody at BT see this, send this to a fucking executive. Y'all niggas are out of touch. Out of touch. Out of touch. I'm out of here, y'all. Bye.